opportunity that comes when the #1 team in the country comes into your house and you have an opportunity to stake your claim to one of those coveted playoff positions. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Seminoles offense takes the field to start this game off. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off in defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense. And
breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Renegade would be proud of the way they're using those horses to move it on the ground.
Yeah, get the horsepower going. And, man, they've had some serious backs over the years at Florida State. And you think about all the talent, all the swag over the years. You got to get back to that, find those guys that they can really attach this offense to and thrive.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground. Got it in for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And a great job on the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Open space at the 25. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
talking to the coaching staff coming into this game, they said explosive plays are going to be big for us. When we get our opportunities, we got to be able to hit on them. And you saw one right there that time, doing it on the ground on the opening drive of the game. That just shows you this offense, they are locked in and in tune and on the same page early.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Crimson Tide offense comes out, and now they'll go on the attack. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense tomorrow.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And you want to drive a coach nuts, get in a situation where it's easy, and I just got to get a QB sneak and fall forward, and I don't take care of the football. Priority number 1, mission number 1, got to get that snap, got to fall forward. Big time mistake.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Webb. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
This coaching staff has really done a nice job marrying the play action play-action game to their running game. That looked like that was going to be a run. Everything in that play said they're running the ball downhill. At the last second, quarterback pulled the football, and he was able to complete the throw.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Release to the back. He makes the catch. Now the connection takes it to the 11. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You're the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer. Get a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They're bringing the chop, they're bringing the noise on 4th down at the door. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. It's not the end of the world. This is not one of those be-all, end-all games that we used to have in a different era. But certainly for the winner, clear shot at a conference title and perhaps a spot in the college football playoff and a bye.
I love it. It's a great show-me week. A lot of adrenaline, a lot of emotion. Like both these squads, really, really good football teams in really good positions in their conference. But, Jesse, after today, there can only be one at one.
Yeah, the picture's going to change, no doubt about it. These two teams both believe they're the best in conference play. Nobody's beat them yet, and they believe they're the man in the conference. So we're going to learn a lot. By the time this game is over, who is the best in conference play?
Power football with the run. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. You can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time.
It's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Leaves it with the back. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Hatchett. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to something together. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's in goal. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Hatchett.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
They'll run the toss. Finds a little space. Gets it past the marker. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Bama! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And listen, if I have a playmaker running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him, too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
2nd down.
Both teams made no secret. They wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the 1st. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Gets the back moving. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Got his man down the middle. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive game right away.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He'll try it again. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. He's got 99 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. The Seminoles are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Sends it back in motion. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They start the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete to the left. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. A first down for the offense. From the gun, running back on the move. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground.
Oh, he's got some space. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out.
He's looking to throw on third and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a hit. Another incompletion on third down. The Seminoles send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. The give out of the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, blowing up, stuffing the run.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. To the air on second down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound. The war chant on third down at the dope. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Finds the tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short.
I mean, good news here. They get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is. Make sure he gets the right depth on his route. sudden, head coach has a big decision.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play four-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside. And David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out of a spot.
They're facing a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Cano. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Knowles are rolling down the field. Off play action on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the toes. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
He now has 111 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get her across the line and pick up the first down. The Knowles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Give to the running back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating the ball down the field. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Webb. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Out of the gun, the inside give. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that, Brian.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride in stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run play action. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Great job by the defense taking away the quarterback's primary target on that play and forcing the incompletion.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Got his man on the right. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll start this drive going to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Stewart.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in-round play.
Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Here's the pressure. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. The crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Plenty of time to work. Not an any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Wilson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Third down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Wilson. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down, got to use their time wisely. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. They're working that left side.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Turning it on. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the second time today, this one from 34 yards out. Absolutely center cut. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
And the Seminoles will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Takes the easy completion. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Wow, you saw the speed of the defense there. They're trying to spit this football out to the running back on the perimeter. How about the defense able to get to him quickly to bring him down for no gain?
They just keep firing. And that one's incomplete.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love it when the fans got involved in our defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got him downfield. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. He's going for the big play. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. From the gun, running back gets the give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Finds his man down the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Seminoles will punt this one away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with this.
Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. They'll send the back in motion. Creates a little space. Stumbled to the ground.
Well, going RPO on that 2nd down, the idea was they were going to have to throw, try to get a big chunk of yards, then maybe get the 1st or 2nd, 3rd and short, but no problem because your quarterback's playing smart football right now. He takes off running when no one's there. Now you've given yourself a good chance to convert this 3rd down because of the quarterback's decision.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards. The give to the tailback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. 2nd down. They'll go to the air. Makes the grab. It's Robbins. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Seminoles are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to power their way ahead. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Man, that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get 1st downs. They throw the football and get 1st downs. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football getting 1st downs. They are so hard to defend.
Gone over the middle. It's Wilcox. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. The Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Using his legs, it's Robbins. At the 45, he's loose. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback moving. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He has the first and still on his feet. Ball down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Noles kept his drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll move the tight end. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Catch in the middle. It's Webb. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Noles trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Noles! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Michigan is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been clicking in every facet of the game. They're up by 35 over Michigan State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. It's complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll operate out of split backs. Off the play fake. Tosses it incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
With the catch, it's Stewart. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and he knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his big tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move. Going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown tie. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
The inside handoff. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. And the Seminoles will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. The give from the gun. Breaks the tackle. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Crimson Tide now has it on 2nd down as we open the final period. They'll give it to the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the door. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Still coming at the 30. Nice pick up on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down.
That's such a nice start to this drive, too, because you got the lead late, and you want to run the football. You want to be physically dominant. Your defense knows you're going to do it, and still, on the very first play of the drive, you're able to rip off a long run like that. Great vision there, and a nice job up front with the surge by the O-line.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's Wilson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Seminoles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Leaves it with the running back. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
Now, a 4th down.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. The Seminoles line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the 4th quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some...
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown Seminoles. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six. The lead gets bigger here in the fourth quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There will be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. Finds his man. It's Hatchett. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. Let's see what they've got on second down. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got a chance. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Off near the sticks, it's Stewart. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. He makes the catch. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds his tight end. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down.
Nice job by the defense there on 3rd and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up 4th.
And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Looking for a gap. It's Robbins. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He got loose, almost passed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
They'll run it from the gun. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
He's all the way down to the 3, showing it all on that run. The Seminoles will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Florida State! And the pummeling has started. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Kansas is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Big J isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 4 over Kansas State. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. The receiver on a jet sweep. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rock. 3rd and goal coming. They're trying to slam it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Alabama!
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
The deficit is huge, this one is all but over. They'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Now facing a 4th and long. quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Florida State.
The Seminoles will punt it away on 4th down.
Formation to kick it away.
And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds a man on the right. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pressure coming. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. That was hardly a performance worthy of a #1 team in the country, and now they have to look themselves in the mirror and see if they can get this thing right.
Yeah, they got hammered. Like, this was not competitive. This was a bad performance. And the committee watches every single week. And being the #1 team in the country, obviously you got some pressure on you, but this squad's got to perform better. They got to show up, man. This was an embarrassing loss. And, Jesse, they're going to have to